Hello, my name is Gwendolyn Manuk Adketuak Trigg-Komakhuk, and today I'll be giving you an informative speech on medicinal tundra plants. Have you ever thought about all the different kinds of plants that are right outside your door in Alaska? Many of these plants can be used as food or medicine, some that might even be able to help you or your family. The Alaska Native people have been using these plants for thousands of years. Once you become more educated and confident in the plants that you're picking, you can also use these plants for food or medicine. Today we will be talking about two different plants that you can use as medicine, how to harvest and preserve them, and how you can use them medicinally. As you are learning what plants you can pick, I suggest you bring somebody that is well educated in this area so that you can ensure you're picking the correct plant. Also, another thing to keep in mind is to respect the land that you're on. You want to make sure that you don't pick everything that you see so that you can allow others to gather that plant or ensure the growth of future plants. The first plant we'll be talking about today is Labrador tea, or ayo. When you're harvesting this plant, you can notice that it's all over the tundra. It grows in small shrubs and has green oblong leaves that are reddish brown on the bottom and have white or pinkish flowers on the top. When harvesting this plant, I like to use scissors by cutting them at the base of the stem. After you've harvested this plant, you can lay them out to dry to preserve them. The book Medicinal Flora of Alaska Natives by Andrew Baldy mentions how different cultures all across Alaska have used this plant as a medicine. This plant can be made into a tea that can help with chest congestion, cough, food poisoning, and nausea. This plant has been used by the people of Alaska for thousands of years, and I myself have even used this when I have a bad cold or am feeling a cold coming on. The next plant we'll be talking about today is stinkweed, or wormwood. Stinkweed has a strong aroma to it. It grows in grassy areas and in clusters next to sandy soil. To harvest this plant, you can either pull at the base of the plant to get the roots, or you can use scissors to cut at the base of the plant. Once this plant is harvested, you can either lay them out to dry or tie them up at the base and hang them to dry. The book All the Land Surfaces Medicine, Edible and Medicinal Plants of Southwest Alaska has many stories of how and when you can harvest this plant and how you can use it medicinally. One of the many examples this book provides is chewing on the root to numb the mouth, and also you can swallow the saliva to help with pain relief. Another thing that you can do to use this plant medicinally is drink it as a tea to treat a sore throat, use it as a pain reliever. Another example that this book provides is using this plant to treat cuts or scrapes. You can use dried leaves and make them pliable by soaking it in water and applying the leaves to the cut or scrape that you might have. Another way that you can use this plant is by making a salve. Today I will also provide you with a salve recipe. To be able to make this salve, you'll need some supplies and ingredients. Some of those include a stove or a burner, a pot, a bowl to act as a double boiler. You'll need some water and jars to put your salve in. You'll also need some cheesecloth. One of the ingredients for this is infused oil, and I can provide you with how to create the infused oil. You'll also need some beeswax. To create your infused oil, you'll take your dried plant of your choice, like stinkweed, and place it into oil of your choice, like olive oil or coconut oil, and place it in a jar and cover it, and place the jar with the plant and the oil in a sunny area for about 2 to 3 weeks. Once you have your infused oil, you can strain the oil and the plants out with some cheesecloth. You'll place the oil into a bowl, and you'll use 4 parts infused oil and 1 part beeswax. You will put the bowl on top of the pot with water in it to act as a double boiler. Once your beeswax is infused and mixed well with your infused oil, then you can pour it into the jars. If the salve is too liquidy, then you can harden it up by adding more beeswax, and if it's too hard, then you can take it out of the jar and put it back in the bowl and add more infused oil and place it back into the jars. There are many plants out there that we didn't talk about today, but hopefully you'll be able to go out and find these plants to help you and your family when you need it. We have identified 2 plants, how to harvest and preserve them, and I provided you with how to make your own salve. You can use these plants for medicine when you're experiencing a cold, if you have sore muscles, or for your everyday aches and pains. Remember to respect the land when you are harvesting. Enjoy the beautiful landscape, and happy picking. Thank you.